fuck are we doing, bro? I don't fucking care. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Hateful Eight. We do have a little bit of professionalism going on. We have a light over there. We got notes. But yeah, we're going to be doing a music... Bruh. We're going to be doing a movie review today. A great movie, actually. The Hateful Eight by Quentin Tarantino. It's a great movie. I watched it when I was quite young, but I rewatched it a couple times as I got older. And I just rewatched it now with my boy Jack. By the way, fresh haircut.
Time.
Oh, fuck. That shit, yo. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're going to get right into the review.
Drop your address in the comments.
Drop your... Guys, Quentin Tarantino is a great filmmaker, but what is a beautiful staple he adds to each one of his films?
I'd say probably the feet.
The feet. It's... Okay. Ironically, he didn't even... There was no foot moments.
I'm very disappointed, actually.
I'm disappointed in you. This movie gets a 0 out of 10.
Fucking Joe Gage's feet.
Not Joe Gage, bro. Oh,
game.
Put a picture of Joe Gage on the screen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's who he's fucking with. Now put a picture of big old Sammy Daddy on the screen. Right there. Right in front of my face. Sammy Daddy or Joe Gage? Sammy Daddy or Joe Gage? But anyways, in this film, there was no feet, so thank God. But, I mean, honestly, I don't even know how many films he has shown feet in it, but I know in one where he just, like, jerks off conservative, like, CEOs.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. In the Wolf of Wall Street, he's got fucking Margot Robbie holding a pencil with her foot or some shit, like, in between her toes.
Fire.
But on a serious note, Quentin Tarantino is known to make, like, actual great movies with great cinematography, great characters, amazing casting. He does kind of that fucking, he does, like, that Adam Sandler thing where he fucking casts the same people in every movie. Fucking Joe Pesci.
Okay, so Quentin Tarantino has never casted Joe Pesci as a character in one of his movies. I was thinking about David Spade. I don't know why I said Joe Pesci.
Always has Samuel L. Jackson in the movies and never disappoints. In this film especially, he plays an amazing character, Major Marquess Warren. He's fucking awesome. He's cool as shit. He plays cool characters in the other films. There ain't that much else to say about Quentin Tarantino, honestly. Interestingly too, Quentin adds a lot of old style filmmaking to his like new modern films. So it really does feel as though you're watching like an old Western setting whodunit film, but in the context of like a new modern age film.
None of it feels like forced. Doesn't feel like that's his goal. It's like he's trying his fucking hardest to make it seem like it's old time. It's just like his...
It's like it was pulled straight out of that
era. It
era.
reminds me kind of like of Sam Raimi. Like, you know you're watching a Sam Raimi movie when you see a Sam Raimi movie. Like, even no matter what the movie is, like if you watch like any movie Sam Raimi makes, you know it's a Sam Raimi movie. Like, even if it's fucking Doctor Strange 2. Like, it's shot like Evil Dead.
Wait, what?
What?
Sam Raimi made Doctor Strange?
The second one, yeah.
What? The Master of the Multiverse?
Yeah.
That shit is ass.
Multiverse of Madness. He directed that.
I hated that fucking movie, bro.
I thought it was pretty good. I like his directing a lot.
I liked when he had the cloak of all the hands, the dead guy's hands.
Fuck it, this is completely off topic. But what I'm saying is that Quentin Tarantino's filmmaking is similar to that of Sam Raimi, where you can just immediately know it's his.
It's very
We're
especially
gonna cut,
true.
like, half of that Raimi.
Yeah, that shit needs to get fucking cut. But it is true that, like, with Quentin Tarantino's films, you always can tell. He adds that Quentin Tarantino special sauce to it, where you can just tell that it's a Quentin Tarantino film. It's really interesting. I don't know exactly what it is that has that effect. I think maybe it's the cinematography.
I'm thinking it's probably the cinematography and definitely the soundtrack too. I didn't even notice, like, the movie came out relatively recently, and it felt like just a classic. Like, I thought it was really recent. I thought like maybe like 80s, 90s, but like it like definitely feels like a classic kind of gritty Western, similar to...
Shut up!
Enough about Quentin Tarantino feet.
The setting is like this. Where is it placed in?
It takes place in
Wyoming. It's after the Civil War, so there's still some remnants of the soldiers and just the general, like, tension between people and like the sides of America. My favorite part about it was the fact that it takes place all during this crazy blizzard that's going on, where they're all stuck in this haberdashery. That's where the rest of the film takes place after the opening, which I also really love because that's not really what I assumed when I was going into the film.
Yeah, it definitely throws you off. It opens kind of like more like an adventure movie.
Yeah.
Where you feel like they're gonna go on this like long ride. This movie's definitely very different. It throws you off immediately.
Yeah, it's kind of a juxtaposition between it being like almost a Western film with Cowboy Joe Gage and bounty hunters, but instead it takes place in Wyoming during the dead of winter. And it's also not a Western, it's whodidit mystery film, which I personally love.
It's a whodidit kind of mystery shot as a Western.
Personally, I'm not too familiar with mystery films. I have seen like the latter half of Knives Out, and that's it. That's about all my familiarity with this like genre. But I do have to say the twists and turns were well executed, well written. But personally, they didn't have as much gravity as the shock value. The shock value probably pushed the most amount of punch with this film. It was done perfectly, executed beautifully. I mean, with shock value, it's really a hit or miss. There's things like Family Guy and The Boys comics that do shock value so utterly retardedly.
Holy shit. Dude, this is a very beautiful... Boring!